That's, I guess 12-0 comeback. But hey, we'll take a 12-1 comeback, and that's exactly what we had. But yeah, you gotta wonder what NRG's thinking. But hey, they gotta be thinking Icebox. It is their map of choice. Let's get a third map here. That's just the base of it, at least.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard for me to really say anything more than that. Like we were jokingly saying 12 is all they get when it was 12-2, and it turns out that it was 12 is all they get. So honestly, I really just think, you know, this is all up to NRG to be able to shake off that last game and just go into this next one as just one more map to play. You know, we've certainly have seen them frag out. We've certainly seen them have plenty of very good rounds. Their defense looked really good on Ascent. And so, you know, they're certainly capable of winning for sure.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of executing.
Okay, very interesting start right here. In this, well, I guess the agent selection, that is. KO once again, but on the other side. How about that? So KO going to be coming out for AKREW. It's going to be played by Ken Pecky. He played the Sky last match, and no Sky this time around, of course. They got the Viper Sage combo. They got Jet Sova around. So really just running KO instead of Sky is what's going on here.
Yeah, this is like the, I think this is the Cloud9 comp that they ran when they qualified for Champions. I think pretty sure they had this exact agent composition. Could be wrong. They might have had a Killjoy instead of the Sage, but I think they had the Sage. I'm not totally sure though. Either way, I'm definitely excited to see this. I'm
agent.
Just a big fan of KO in general. I think this agent is very cool. What he does to the game is very cool. So
yeah.
More KO is making me happy. Tex off the KO this time, picking up the Reyna. Pretty classic composition coming out from NRG with the Jet Reyna combo that has been devastating for many teams.
Yeah. Again, got to be wondering what NRG's going through the mindset here, but we talk so much about like how they're going to have to recover. Hey, what about AKREW? I mean, feeling themselves absolutely, and how is that momentum now going to carry over here into the Icebox map? Again, Asset was AKREW's map choice, so they won it in the end, but let's see what they have for Icebox now. As, of course, AKREW will be starting on that defense first, talking about that KO, as they're just going over there. Running inside of the Sky. On the other side, NRG, they're going the double duelist. This is another composition that we'll see some teams run. Going with the Reyna pairing with the Jet. They have Killjoy as well. And then Soba in Viper. So no Sage for NRG. That's the one glaring difference. And again, you can get away with no Sage, but it certainly feels like every time we have a team with no Sage, you're kind of like, oh man, a wall would have been nice there. We'll see.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Very slow start here. I got the turret on mid, a slow walk up towards B. No Viper wall yet for AKREW's Viper.
Gucci, you mean?
Yeah, Gucci. There you go. It's going to come into play here. I may want to eventually use it because it looks like B is going to be the name of the game. Som pushing up, looking up top, but well, never mind. Eventually, they figure it's just too much to handle.
Great fake. Look at this pressure onto A. Tech's just going to walk onto the site. Really perfect timing from NRG. But yeah, like you said, there is still a wall available. So Gucci holding that for the retake, whichever site it comes to.
Hazed, planning just near default, near enough to take a shock dart. 60, but still nobody dead. The spike has been planted, and now it's retake time. And this is where Gucci again saving that Viper wall is going to use it for the retake now. Starts out, got one at least. Oh, NRG Som shot there. Spams through. I don't even think he saw him. Just simply spam through. Anyways, the wall goes down and let the fire pipe begin, and it's favoring AKREW. Som gets another. AKREW has the player advantage though, but can they get the defuse? Hayes dinking another. Ken Pecky gets 3, and that'll do it. It'll be a defuse for Gucci to top it all off. So 1-0 start for AKREW. They just carried that momentum right into map 2.
Absolutely, and we didn't see it there. It was really close to happening. But one thing that really makes me love the KO on this map is Viper is the controller, right? It's the only smoke agent that both teams are playing. I mean, unless you want to count Jet's smokes, but realistically, Viper is the one that allows you to kind of like walk onto the site or cut off parts of the site. And if you can use the knife to suppress Viper, the wall goes down, the orb goes down, and it's down for 8 seconds, which means that you have plenty of time to just rush onto the site.
True. That's the couple times that we're seeing KO, it really does remind you that's suppression. It is a very valuable tool. And you almost kind of forget about it as an observer sometimes. But Neon, meanwhile, gets a kill on Haze, picking up text on Neon though. The response cannot get Gucci, but EU can. Thanks to that shock dart. So 2 for 2.
I have the spike.
Marshall for Som picked up too. He bought this actually.
Enemy marked.
Very hard to plant here though, since they do not have the cover of the Viper wall, or the Sage for that matter. So they have to just shoot their way out. But Calm takes out Android.
You cannot get enough of a peek. Calm will finish with 3. Secure that round. So 2-0 start. Looking pretty good for AKREW, but of course the buy is now for NRG, picking up all those Vandals, a Phantom. On the other side, you got a Bulldog for Kanpeki, Spectre in the other areas, so gonna be down on the gun-wise, but our defense has been looking pretty solid so far. But yeah, the delayed Viper wall has definitely been interesting from Gucci. I believe he did the same thing last round, if I'm not mistaken. Doesn't use it off the bat like we see a lot of Vipers do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, holding it for retake is certainly fine, but a lot of times you will see it kind of thrown in response to whatever the other team's Viper wall shows up.
Still holding it as the team of NRG, though, is all towards A currently. Hazed is watching mid. Neon has a nice angle there. If he sees the head, we'll see the head, but misses the shot. Pecky holding with the Bulldog up at the sniper's nest. Peeking out, and so much for being a sniper.
Saw him playing like a sniper there with the Vandal. Finds a nice little shot. Now, I expect the pressure to come in, but NRG very hesitant with their offense so far. Both last map and so far here on Icebox.
Again, you're going up against a bonus round, so maybe fearing some shotties around corners, things like that. So, unless they're very confident, not going to force themselves in. But 37 seconds remaining. At this point, they are pretty committed to A, it feels like.
Yeah, it's definitely worth considering that the discipline from AKREW is potentially throwing off NRG. Like, they're not giving them anything for free. They're not pushing into these better guns to try and take advantage of the SMGs.
Android trying to figure out what it wants to do with the spike. Avoids a shock dart initially, tried to, but won't plant a default. Hazed on a kill. Neon dashing away, running at them now, and sees the gun. Catches Android. Eiko has a nice cover. Oh, takes 52, but down to 52 even. A snake bite. Gonna make it difficult. Nice shock dart too.
Nice shock dart. The post plan on this map is nasty here on A site. Neon, Vandal in a dream.
Might as well save it, right?
Thinking about it, looks like NRG gonna give him the option to do that, but he's.
I mean,
wait, can he stick
no
this?
way, no way, no way, no way, no way! Oh my god!
Excuse me?
NRG is shot right now. Like,
wow.
How do you just lost 13 rounds in a row on the previous map, up 12-1 to lose it, and you lose these first 3, but that round right there, oh my gosh. That just has to sting.
Wow, I mean, nobody even bothered to check. They all just fully ran away. Nobody even went for a peek. They're like, there's no... I don't know, man.
Game continues. 3-0. AKREW. Maybe to everyone's surprise, even AKREW's surprise. You have an operator. Hazed. Caught peeking up mid. He was trying to sneak up there, but Mako spams through. dealing with this drone meanwhile. Nice trade there, but Konpeki at least killing another. Again, though, it's... Can they plant this successfully? It is a 3 versus 4.
The lack of a Sage is actually so rough,
yeah.
Especially if you're struggling on attack already.
Okay, they're gonna get it down. No shock darts here. AK's already used them, I believe. Neon checking with it off, and now the retake once again. Player advantage for AKREW, checking low. No, Android sprays them both down, and suddenly it's advantage back to NRG. Calm in the back. That shot looks up, they catch some, but this time, yeah, they are gonna heal. Almost ran like he's gonna save there, but oh, the knife's coming out, so here we go. EU gets us calm though, and Android will finish Neon. So finally, NRG will take a round, make it 1-3 at least.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be maybe just a little sigh of relief even for NRG. Stopping the bleeding before it gets too far away from them, at least for one round. And it will put AKREW on a bit of a light buy here. You're going to see a Guardian coming out from Konpeki, as well as a Stinger. A couple of sidearms for the rest of the team. Now NRG trying to build some momentum for the first time since the first half of the first map.
Oh no! Oh, a nice shock dart there by Gucci. Gets the orb, but down to 35 life, I believe it was. Meanwhile, Neon finds a frenzy kill. That's a big one.
Very aggressive on B, finding that early contact.
So yeah, they shock darted the orb, figuring that Viper might have done this so we could get the Viper's pit, and they were right, but it wasn't enough to kill. And so Viper, now the pit goes down an A. And now it's just decision time for NRG, especially a player down. Do you force yourself into this Viper's pit? What do you do here? A minute remaining.
Lockdown will come down.
That's one way to force out the Viper.
Hayes is getting pressured.
Oh, it's a 1 versus 2 over here. Gets pressure from mid, gets the kill, but gets traded. So that's going to be a Phantom for them now. And the Viper's pit's still up, so very awkward now for NRG. Dex can't hit the head, so close. Konpeki gets another with that Guardian, and EU's the last man standing now for NRG. Gets one. 17 seconds remaining. Oh, that'll do it.
I mean, what is happening? Like, they had the Viper's pit down for 20 seconds and the spike was not being planted. So it just doesn't feel like NRG is on the same page right now. Like, Hayes seems to be continually getting kind of abandoned in spots. He like abandoned after planting on the site. He was just sandwiched by 3 players with pistols over on B by himself, and the spike was still not planted. So NRG, they really need to get on the same page here. Otherwise, kind of feels like AKREW is going to pick them apart.
Well, so far in the first half, it's definitely favoring AKREW, up 4-1. Got the full buys though. Tex still needs another orb or kill of some sort for an Empress. There is KO's ultimate, the Null, as well as Resurrection for AKREW. Yeah, Viper's Pit, Knives, and Huntress Fury. Ultimate's ready to go for NRG. And again, though, the very similar play of just walking up towards A. Guess that just shows you how much they respect Viper in that B site.
There's a null command, so if they pressure this...
True. Well, Konpeki finds a kill. Is he going to pop it here? Not yet. That's going to be a Viper's Pit offensively. But again, can they get the spike down? Android dies, so Spike's on the ground. Not the way they want it. Konpeki gets Tex, so no KO ultimate even needed here. Hayes just going to get sprayed down. Oh, no. And EU's like, again?
He's trying to save his gun and get out of here, but he is getting hunted. Smell blood. He's very low.
Yeah, like I said, I know there's a lot of focus on... Oh, geez. Yeah. That was a little bit of a Rough play at the end there. But you know what? Hey, you have the mental advantage. Why not capitalize on it a bit more, I suppose. But yeah, I was just going to say how AKREW, again, talk about feeling themselves, right? Like 13 rounds in a row on the previous map. Obviously, 5 of the first 6 here, including that round 3 with the Ninja defuse. They just have to be feeling so good. I'm sure it's one of those I would love to be in their comms right now because they're just having a lot of fun.
It's probably so loud. Yeah. They're probably just like screaming at each other.
Dude, doing the Shazam scream, like, yeah, let's go!
Yeah. I mean, and why not? Like, if I'm on AKREW's team, I'm having so much fun because at this point, like, yeah, they lost 1 round there, but you have to feel almost invincible. And when you have a bunch of players that are similar in terms of their skill level when it comes to like aiming and mechanics, a lot of the difference in those aim duels comes down to confidence. And it feels like AKREW is just, they're like, I'm just going to take this shot because I'm going to win it. And a lot of the time they do.
Mm-hmm. I really am liking this kill. I mean, hell, I liked it for NRG in the previous map too. Obviously in the losing effort in the end, but now in this time on Icebox, but for AKREW, KO really is feeling like a powerful agent these first couple of maps on either side. And hell, you look at the stat line, 9-3-1 for Kanpeki as we're coming out of that timeout now.
Yeah, Res and Null Command available. Hunter's Fury, Blade Storm, and the Empress for the side of NRG. Tech's struggling on the Reyna so far. Maybe it needs to pop that ultimate. Start popping off.
Correct me, I'm pretty sure it doesn't, right? But Null does not counter Empress, right? If she activates Empress, she will still have it good to go.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. Although it does take away knives for Jet, so maybe? I actually don't know.
I don't think it takes you out of Empress.
I doubt it. Anyway, Spike has been planted, so this time they're able to get an A, but of course only 2 alive. Having a side conversation there while
meanwhile, Gucci just single-handedly destroying the flank.
Okay, nice shots from Android. KO's down. Can they res? Beautiful shot from Tex. It ain't over yet.
Keeps faking. Oh, what? Oh my god, if that worked, I mean, NRG literally just quits the game at that point. Android. Sigh of relief. And another round going the way of NRG. You know, okay. We were talking about confidence. That's one of those moments where Neon realistically probably should just go ahead and res Kanpeki and then go for the play 2v1, but they've won so many rounds in a row. You gotta try and style on them.
That's a good point. Yeah, the fact that he chose to do that over just simply resurrecting right there. Maybe a bit too much, so. But yeah, AKREW, again, understandably feeling themselves, but dropping that round there, and NRG, good job for them, coming back on the save. Make it 2-5, and feel like a broken record saying this, but it's the case. NRG, yet again, slow work up towards A. They're going to break the wall. Hunter's Fury going to come out offensively, and it is going to get a kill. EU finds Calm. That's a big kill. Tex gets Kanpeki, and suddenly 2 are dead for AKREW. So this time the plan's going to be very successful, and a 3 versus 5 retake, that's a lot harder.
Yeah, definitely. And Android critically killed the knife as it came in as well, so did not stop any of the pressure. Gucci gonna go ahead and do the retake wall with Viper as they come in through screens.
Check
no more
there.
Ninja debuts, please.
Gonna force them to use all those lineups, but using some utility, and I think it's safe to say AKREW is just going to run. At least attempt to. Som. Oh, dropping a 36, trying to spray them down. All right, so another round secured for NRG. They take 2 in a row, and they'll make it 3-5 now, as they're on the attackers. But the buy situation, again, they were able to save 3 guns, including that operator for Jet. You have buys going to be coming out as well, and this time it's going to be AKREW actually calling the timeout. I'll drop it 2 in a row. It's like, guys, this is ridiculous, you know? What's going on
This
here?
is not us. This is not who we are. But yeah, I mean, you know, it makes sense because it does kind of feel like maybe the momentum's starting to shift a little bit. NRG starting to hit their shots, starting to kind of pressure and scale onto the site a little bit more aggressively than they have in the past. So time to slow things down, ice the kicker a little bit, as it were. and come up with a plan, especially since you have this operator saved over.
Yeah. So 20 seconds remaining. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. By the way, our coverage here of the Elite Showdown $25,000 tournament. I'm Breaky CPK, joined by Elevated. We have Delta on the Observer doing a great job. And hopefully you're enjoying some great matches. We kicked it off with the previous series of Built by Gamers defeating Andbox 2-0. Looks like a dominating series for them there. And now we jumped into this top 16 match, or round of 16, and hell of a first game. It was 12-1 NRG on Ascent, figuring they're going to close it out, but all they got was 12. It was a 14-12 finish favoring AKREW. Thus, AKREW up 1-0, as you see at the scoreboard at the top. So here we are in Icebox. Now 5-3 is AKREW, coming out of that timeout. There's their recap there. And thank you for tuning in. Anyways, back to the game. Jet is going to do the whole sit and spawn strat, either AFK or watching mid.
I think opping from mid. Neon, though, opping. Sorry, Som doesn't actually have an operator. It's Neon with the operator finding the first pickoff there. And quickly repositions to middle. NRG. It's again on the back foot. It feels like every time that AKREW calls a timeout, they come out with something that's aggressive and very effective at kind of shutting down NRG's early aggression.
Mm-hmm. They haven't even thought about B since, like, I want to say the first 2 rounds. It's just 100% been A and a little bit of mid pressure as for NRG. Well, they're going to get the spike plant, though, but again, at a disadvantage. Okay, well, that evens it up some. We'll get Neon. Oh, Hazed. Yeah, that's going to be a great flank, by the way.
Yeah, he is set up for success. Takes out Gucci there. That is really big. Now the pressure from both sides. Calm with the res.
Yep. But they got to watch kitchen.
Yeah, he's such a thorn in their side right now.
Nope, there you go. Great shot.
And he falls back. I mean, beautifully executed lurk. That is exactly what you want to see out of your Viper here.
Oh, look at this. They're sitting in the corner avoiding the lockdown, so they will avoid it. But yeah, Hayes, certainly the MVP of this round so far. We'll see if it results in a victory. Kenpecky running them down. You have to with those lineouts. Hayes is killed, but the spike, it's going to blow up, and that'll be another round going the way of NRG. Oh, Kenpecky just in range of the shock and gets killed by the spike. So 5-4, that's 3 in a row now going out for NRG. And is this going to be a economy save round? No, I guess again they saved a couple guns. Com's gonna pick up a judge, so it's not gonna be the best round here for AKREW, but they will still have a decent arsenal.
Yeah, and you know that definitely was a round completely won by Hayes there. Like, we were kind of laughing at how all of them were just crammed into this little corner in the site, but they didn't have anywhere else to go. They couldn't go into their spawn to escape because Hayes is lurking around there. So super well played by Viper.
Meanwhile, Gucci going to fall back to talk about not pressuring B at all. Now they think it's the time, and Com catches Som with the Ares. Going a little too far, trying to chase down that Viper. And Tex, he's just waiting for that orb to dissipate, and we'll see somebody. He gets a kill on Gucci. Still has it, Empress. Has he even used the Empress? I don't think so. Oh, there we go.
There you go. Okay. A little peek. Tex is in no man's land right now.
Really
he was so... But the distraction works. Players moving towards A. Viper wall goes up. Spike will be planted, potentially. But Aiko's here.
Yeah, that was pure distraction, wasn't it? And hoping for a kill to really keep it going, but unable to find one. And now in a 2 versus 4, but Android gets Neon. Spike is eventually going to be planted, so getting close now, 2 versus 3. What do they have? They have a Huntress Fury. Throw that out somehow.
Becky just misses the hat of Android there. Com has a nice flank here. Hayes needs to be careful.
Enemy remaining.
Nice shot from Com there. 3 kills for him. Android is sitting underneath. Gonna be spotted. Android gets the kill though on Com. Do they 2v1 this? Kenpecky jumps down. The timing. Android gets the kill though, and Aiko finds Android. It looks like it's in time. Yes, it should be in time.
Pretty dangerous there. I mean, Android, he's scary in those. He's got such good aim. The Vandal could have easily cleaned that up. The timing was a little bit worse. But, all right. So one more round going the way of AKREW. It's got to feel good. You know, they've got the 6. If they can get one more here, they're feeling pretty good going into the attacking side, but certainly not going to be easy as NRG has really started to fight back here on Icebox.
Yeah, 6-4 favoring AKREW currently, but you're right, NRG dropping that one, but won the 3 previous rounds, and this is the map choice of NRG. Keep going back to that. Trying to finish this out 6-6. They have a Viper's Pit. Hayes sitting mid currently. Som is going to be spotted though, trying to go for the quick check with the operator. Recon Dart will see him though.
The first time he's pulled this out on offense, I think.
I believe so, yeah. Tex creeping up. The knives out for Neon. It's just a matter of time before somebody checks. And yeah, it's like if you're AKREW, it's done. Hey,
big
all these
knife.
rounds. Yeah, knife there to see him though. Som hits the shot, however, on Neon.
Oh, and Tex potentially gonna hold them here while everybody rotates. Hayes still slowly lurking up middle. Android not sure whether he wants to rotate towards B or not. But they're going to cut noise and wait, see if anybody from AKREW pushes out for information. Con might get punished here.
Sure does.
30 seconds
Double
left.
peek. And now Aiko spotted as well, having to hold his ground. Someone gets a nice distraction on the other side. Good crossfire. Meanwhile, Hayes on the flank yet again. Spike is down inside as Aiko still holding. Gets a third. Almost got 4. And there's the 4th and fun. No, never mind. What am I saying? Hayes is still alive.
10 seconds
He's still
left.
flanking in. The spike is down. He has to plant it in 2 seconds. Oh, he thought about Viper's Pit initially.
Thought about it. Didn't have enough time, I don't think.
Kale thinking he might have faked it. There's the pit. Does he spray through? He does, and he gets the kill. Oh, man, that was close.
That was close. Hayes not sure where to check, unfortunately for him. And Pecky looking for the operator. There it is. Upgrade that weapon. We'll get that 7th round on the board for AKREW, so, you know, it was starting to look like NRG might be able to take this first half, but AKREW comes back 2 more rounds. Suddenly, NRG on the back foot again. They will be able to buy into this one. It's the last round of the half, so it doesn't really matter either way.
And Aiko getting 3 kills there, even being spotted by the recon as they were entering into the site. I mean, that is clutch. Obviously, he had some great team support. Good crossfire setup too, but still. Big hold from Aiko and helping his team to make sure to get that victory, make it 7-4. And so, last round as mentioned, let's take a look at the ultimate status. Android needs an orb to get the lockdown. And there's a Viper's Pit. I was just about to say, it's going to be used in A because why not? And so guess where they're going? They're going B.
Sage wall. Gonna slow things down. Heck, he's caught completely unaware.
Nice shot.
What a shot from Neon.
Som catches Neon. Kenpeki catches Som. So the trades continue. The spike is down. Beautiful shot from Android. It's going to be a lockdown here in the middle of the side. An interesting position. Kenpeki peeks though. Kills a lockdown. 1 versus 1 as EU got Aiko.
Yes, a sliver of health. Very. Just dry peeks it, Kenpeki. That confidence is definitely pretty high right now.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Take a look at the last shot there, having to kill the lockdown. Whew. Yeah, I mean, it made sense. NRG, again, they've been hitting A over and over and over again. So you Viper's Pit in A finally defensively, and NRG makes the call to go B side instead. And so on paper, certainly made sense. But good rotations from AKREW, and obviously just enough to get the victory. So they make it 8-4. We're swapping sides. Yeah, I gotta say, I mean, that was a good 3 rounds in a row for NRG, and not to put it down too much, but 4 rounds on your map choice of Icebox, going to defense, sure, but it's going to be a tough second half.
I certainly need to pull together here. Very curious to see how the knife works on offense. Could make things very difficult.
Som dashing in. Dashing away, I should say. Pressure. Tex lands a shot on Gucci. Neon up there already. Sage puts that wall down. Just looking to be a big power for the offense. Neon dashing after getting the kill on EU. Echo finds Tex.
Down A.
Before Tex gets a second kill himself. Som catches Neon though. And NRG will end out on top. So they hold strong in the A site. AKREW really tried to brute force their way in, and that wasn't going to work.
Yeah, it's an important round. You know, as cliche as it is to say that, but winning it fairly decisively definitely has got to feel good for NRG. They're going to get 2 Marshals, a Phantom actually picked up for Tex. Obviously, Reyna has a little bit of an advantage and can afford to risk that. Then quick little kill, full health, full armor if she can get the soul to eat.
Revealing area.
Making sure nobody's pushing them with that recon. We do have Viper posted up towards the B site, but the rest of them in A. Still waiting for that overextension.
Look how far back NRG are playing everywhere.
Yeah, they're not
even
overextending.
hazed. No. Obviously, the smart play on very long maps like Icebox when you have the gun advantage.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be up to Hayes here in a second. And here's the orb at least. Jump up. Hayes. I was going to say, it's going to get hit by the recon. Sprays through instead. Jeff's going after him, and Neon right click in the face to take out Hayes. So the spike, never mind, it's not going to be planted because they're falling back actually as if they want to rotate back to A even. Yeah, Kale's in the A site. They're going to try to run this back to A.
Yeah, the mid-round call, they have to be very careful about the pressure coming up middle. There is a Phantom, remember, on the Reyna.
Well, that'll do it.
Down, attacker spawn.
Tex with some heroics here with that big weapon that he risked in round number 2 of the second half, and pretty much single-handedly shuts down that attack.
Yeah, without mid controls, Android catches Gucci, and I think Ken Pecky pretty much knows the round's over. Trying to do some econ damage, cannot steal away the Phantom. Tex finishes with the 4 kill, but yeah, without that mid control, that was a very ambitious call from AKREW. And hey, if they got past, then obviously that's a free plan, and certainly a win is in their sights. But they went for it, and Tex with the hold did what he was supposed to, and got those 3 kills.
Yeah, that was crucial. I mean, honestly, I think even if he has just a Spectre, I'm pretty sure that AKREW overwhelmed, because there was like 3 players running and spamming with pistols, and they overwhelmed Som, who only had a Marshal, but that Phantom is just nasty at that range.
Viper's Pit is ready to go for Hazed. As Reyna does have Empress as well. Or excuse me, it's ready to go for Gucci, sorry, for AKREW. Sitting behind yellow box. Here's the drone. Seems like
Not spotted though. Oh, he's got a good timing. Oh,
that's
great
awkward.
nade.
Just trying to avoid the bullets. Bullet time, baby. No way. Oh, they just spray and they got hazed in the back.
Oh no, NRG.
Gun here.
I mean, credit to AKREW is playing very well. Like, I know there's a lot of talk that we're doing with NRG as both. Yeah, I mean, Android getting 2 kills right there, finds a 3rd. Neon trades zone. AKREW having a 2 versus 1. Do they continue to go B with this? He is in the back. They hear the shot.
30 seconds
I
left.
think they will. Neon's just going to cover with a big. Oh, they gave him 2 1v1s, but that was close.
It was. And Echo wins it though, and AKREW 9-6. Here in half.
Yeah, I mean, to be clear, I'm not trying to say, oh no, NRG, they messed up there. I'm just saying, like, it kind of feels like they've had a lot of rough breaks in addition to also having AKREW play really well. Like, I mean, Hazed by no means should die there, but I think he just gets spammed through the Viper wall when somebody's shooting at the jet. So sometimes that just happens, you know, a stray bullet at range can sometimes completely change the round.
Honestly, I was also even saying that as a reminder for myself and if any of the viewers too. It's like, AKREW is playing so well. ever since that comeback on Ascent. And Som, he's up here, but having to dash away. Here comes a Hunter's Fury right in between. I believe connected jet there. Oh, can't find a second shot, though. You?
Oh, no. The timing.
Kentucky got two before being traded out. AKREW gets his EU. Actually, we have a 2 versus 3 now, favoring AKREW. There is a lockdown, and here it goes.
Spike planted.
He's running to the other side, now going to join his teammate. Lockdown pushing them back. Pretty confident they know where they're at. 2 versus 2 now. Gonna get it to half? Okay.
He gets off it. Surprise Android, though, with a nice push.
That's not much life, but keep Neon distracted is the name of the game, because, yeah, he has to worry about the TPs as well. Catches him, but Hayes wasn't sticking it. Flying on top. Oh, no! Oh, no! He reloaded, and Hayes catches him reloading.
So close.
Whew. Love that rope play.
Yeah, honestly, that could have been one of those moments where, wait, I think Neon tried, yeah, Neon must have tried to pull out the knives there as Hayes came over the top, because he has 0 out of 7. So that's
right.
a Bladestorm off the table.
Oh, wow.
So I was gonna say he could have pulled out the knives and potentially won that, but yeah, he definitely tried to and died right as it came out.
Did not even notice it. Watching the replay, when the hell did he activate it? Because he literally dies as he's shooting his Spectre. That is weird.
Yeah, why does he have 0 out of 7 if he didn't activate it?
No, I mean, you're right. Like, yeah, something. He had it ready on the replay. Huh.
Did he have it active already? And then he was just using the Spectre?
Oh, that's probably it. Yeah, no, that makes way more sense. We're overthinking this, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, he had it active already, yes.
Okay.
Makes way more sense here. Okay.
Sorry, it's been hard to keep track of everything that's going on in these games.
Well, we got 7 to 9. Easy score line to follow there. As NRG is able to clutch up that round with Hayes, making some. Yeah, I feel like we're calling out Hayes quite a bit for some clutch plays. I mean, frankly, his stat line is not the prettiest, at 6, 12, and 6, but as sometimes it's not all about the stat line, right? And I think this is one of those cases, certainly.
True. I mean, his lurks have been really good. He's done a great job of anchoring as well. Aggressive push from Tex up middle. Not trying to kill, though.
Tex. Way into B site. As it looks like that's where AKREW could be headed as well. Kentucky has the ultimate ready on KO. If chooses to use it. But this being a save round. Probably not. Som gets calm. That was in the A site, so much for the A rotation.
Yeah, no lurk available. Now they're all just kind of trapped behind yellow. Is probably going to be a little bit of a massacre.
Leon has to take that decay.
Sneaking.
Yeah, trying.
Sneaking.
Oh, almost. 24 life on Hayes.
I respect it.
Yeah, another fight coming down. And this is that case of obviously credit to NRG here because they understand they're going up against these pistols. Just play from range, and EU catches AKREW.
Spike down, B.
Just enough of the peak there. Kentucky, classic, a flash, and a dream. That is quickly taken away. 8-9.
All right, we got ourselves another map. And as expected between these two teams, I'm glad that NRG seems to have shaken off that first map. They're grinding away at this one, and got ourselves another very close one. Neon picking up the operator on defense here, trying to switch things up a little bit, but as you can see, he's positioned at A. Oh wait, sorry, I'm overthinking this. Neon, red. Okay, they're playing B.
Well, Som is once again going to go aggressive, is joined by some teammates, but this is going to be pretty clear now. It's a B play, as 3 players of NRG are going to see nobody. So Konpeki, go back to has that no ultimate, the suppressor. Are we gonna see that come out here? You figure with the gun round, that's very likely now.
Yeah, those flanks coming in fast though. So much early pressure through A. Reyna and Jet coming in hot.
There it is. Again, if they're hit by that, they cannot activate those abilities. Tex, though, in the flank. As mentioned, the Empress timing. Oh, Echo almost caught her. Meanwhile, Calm goes down, trying to plant.
This Reyna's a problem.
Is still distracting. Yep. Turns. Meanwhile, back on the site. Andrews spamming through. The spike did get planted. Tex is still distracting. Gets the kill on Echo after all of that. And now Konpeki has to deal with it and will. Great shot there. Android hiding in the smoke. Run down. Som gets Neon. Som gets Gucci. It's up to Konpeki and 27 life.
Great flashes to get him some pressure.
Spike is going down. Gets the shot on Som. Not going to get EU, though. Heck of a firefight there, but NRG, they'll tie it up at 9.
Yeah, that one's got to feel good for NRG. That was so chaotic, but you can see they're starting to feel a little bit more confident. Android, Som both pressing in very aggressively, hitting some shots there. And it's going to put AKREW on another eco. So NRG starting to build some momentum here. You can see they've won 5 out of the last 6 rounds. They have the operator on Som again. And things are getting a little scary for the attackers.
9-9. AKREW losing their footing a bit here. 5 of the 6 rounds, more so NRG winning 5 of the 6 rounds, however you want to look at it. Point is, we are at 9-9. Som peeking up there. You got Calm pushing up with the resurrection in hand, but back to Sheriffs. And Som catches Gucci. Hand in the basket. Gets Konpeki.
One enemy remaining.
And that's a quick round. That's one of our fastest, if not our fastest, icebox round.
Yeah. Just those initial peaks getting punished by the operator. We saw what he did in the first half over on Ascent when he started feeling himself with the op, so it is a little bit scary if you're the side of AKREW. Definitely don't want him heating up too much here.
10-9 NRG. Back to buys, though, for AKREW. Ultimate status, you have Hunter's Fury, you have Resurrection, you have Viper's Pit. Yeah, my UI's bugged. That's why Viper, I have the green as if it's been activated for several rounds now, so I was a little confused there. But actually has the ultimate now. On the other side, you have Hunter's Fury, Lockdown, and Knives. Suppression, hits Viper. Hunter's Fury. Oh, catches Echo once. But even with the suppression, they're unable to attack on the B.
The drone. We'll see Hazed. Able to escape for now. Back to passivity for both teams. Very, very slow lurk from Calm up through A. The rest of the team just being very diligent about checking their angles in B long.
Yeah, completely different mindsets between these teams on offense. Not that that's too surprising, but worth pointing out. We mentioned NRG was very insistent on hitting A over and over and over again. Really different story for AKREW. They've done B more than A feels like. Neon finds a kill, by the way, on Viper. And that might give them B opening, but that's maybe what NRG's thinking too, so the other 4 agents are already going into A.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is kind of the stage difference, right? It's very hard to go B without the stage.
Viper Pit, oh, go down to 21 life, gets full attack there, but is going to manage to survive. He also has Hunter's Fury, so it's important he lives. He gets healed up, that's big. And now can sit back and get a Hunter's Fury light up.
Yeah, we could also see a super late lurk coming out from Neon, who is just making his way back from B now. Yeah, Hunter's Fury will be activated.
Lockdown, a good reason to do so. Knives are out. Som gets one. Som's flanking. Sprays down Som, though, in the flank. Android got Neon, and it's just one now. It's just Echo. The shock darts keep them off. You only have so much time. Lands one. He's got it.
Clipped him.
It's no half, so.
Oh, yeah. And just for good measure, we'll finish that off.
Well played, Echo.
All right. Yep, 10-10. That was well played from both teams, realistically. That initial pick by Neon, though, just out-aiming. Was it Tex who died over there? Maybe not. Either way, he found that pick in B long, kind of 1v2, and was able to get out, which created a lot of chaos on the side of NRG for their defense.
Finally stopping the bleeding for AKREW as 4 rounds in a row went for AKREW, for NRG, that is. Now we're back at 10-10, so another hell of a map here. On map 2, again the first map going 14-12 favoring AKREW in OT. Coming back down 12-1 in case you're just tuning in. Thus the 1-0 lead for AKREW as we're in map 2.
So that was a pretty big moment there because Sam went for an early pick with the operator in middle and actually fired, giving away his position. So as you can see, AKREW has no intention of going to A or middle. They're going to hit B. They know the operator is not there.
Kenpecky, null suppressor, ready to go. Being patient with this, though. The walls go down. Sam sees nobody. No reason to be suspicious. Now that you're suspicious. Suppression comes out. Walls down, trying to get it before he dies.
No way.
Oh, the spike plan is successful. And the spray back from Neon.
Oh my goodness. Look at this lurking kitchen, by the way.
Oh yeah, Gucci. Big lurk. Catches Android. Tex gets AKREW, though. Speaking of lurking, Tex doing it again. Kenpecky gets Tex early, though. That's big. Hazed. Oh boy. Trying to Viper's pit.
You will not kill my allies.
Resurrection, no one AKREW. Oh no! Hazed, he finds a kill. That was close. And Sam gets Gucci up top. Going for the defuse. They're spraying down, they get Hazed. It's up to Sam, and it's not gonna happen. 11-10 AKREW.
I don't want to harp on this too much, but the lack of a Sage to help you secure these diffuses and stuff it's tough.
Yep.
Honestly, it's definitely tough. There's a huge amount of extra protection that you get with that Sage wall. Even though we saw, you know, Calm have all of his wall sections broken there, it still bought him a bunch of time. NRG had to reload after that, and he was able to actually get out, and it's just so useful on a map like Icebox.
Operator for Sam, look at this push, gets the kill. We've seen him do that several times. This time it pays off beautifully. Gets AKREW. Gucci's sitting in spawn waiting for the inevitable flank.
Hazed might oblige him here.
Oh, Sam gets his Kenpecky as well. No res this time. Jeez. Okay. Another dash. Thank you for the kills.
And Hazed has the timing on the flank too. He saw Viper going in.
The Calm, okay. Calm is a little ambitious there, but Android gets a nanoswarm kill. We'll tie it at 11. Yeah, right. Both did. Understandable.
Thanks.
11-11 elevated. NRG trying to force map 3, which, what is it, Haven? I'm going to Haven map 3, I believe. If that's the case.
Yeah. Sounds right.
So, AKREW has other plans, though. They're trying to get to the top 8. Again, the winner of the series guarantees a portion of the prize pool, that $25,000 prize pool. As top 8, you're guaranteed at least 1,000.
Get out of my
Revealing
way.
area.
They are buying into this one, so if they lose this, they will face map point without very many weapons. So very important AKREW is able to take this one. They want to close the series here.
Well, knives are going to help, of course. There is knives on the other side if chosen by Sam. You also have Empress ready to go for Tex. Android having to get back. The knives of Neon. They can't find him, though.
No way.
Couldn't find him.
Kenpecky did find Tex, though, on the backside of that play. So still 4v4, and Calm takes a ton of damage.
Yeah, that wall's broken, so Calm's having a hell of a time. Trying to get that spike plan, and I almost want to say maybe A's looking more appealing now.
Sam is taking a lot of space here, though. He is ready for this rotation if they come with the operator in middle.
Looks like B is still going to be the choice for AKREW, as we're now 34 seconds remaining. At that 30-second mark, it's
30 seconds
almost
left.
inevitable. That will be the decided choice. Here we go. The slow down towards Snowman. Trying to do a fake plan initially, get the molly use. But now you're down to 20 seconds. You got to go quick.
And they're going to have to push in closer because they don't have this wall to secure the plant. Definitely favoring NRG for now. Hazed in the spike.
Oh,
default.
Compound Haze. Thanks to that box. Can't be spammed through. Puts it down. 2 versus 2. Som jumps in nice. Misses the right click, but Android cleans up. Gucci gets Android, though. Som, 1 versus Gucci. Peeks first. Gucci's going to go for it. An ambitious peek with no defuse, and Som gives him a little bit of a little email to say. Yeah, I think NRG's feeling it. In the sense
momentum has definitely shifted.
Well, not only that, but let's just say the mind games have gotten to them a little bit. But 12-11.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of
Match point.
obviously it's tough. Gucci doesn't really know where Som is coming from. He's trying to get back to safety of B long. Ultimately, just goes for the wide swing, but probably could have waited for the tap on the spike. Either way, they will have to do this overtime, forcing if they want to with a Guardian, a Phantom, and 3 Spectres.
We've seen worse. They do have a Viper's Pit, so that could be the saving grace, and all 5 are going to head towards A. Meanwhile, Tex is pushed up, though. Empress is ready. Is going to be spotted. Are we setting up for another OT, or are we going map 3?
No dash for Som. It's going to be a fast hit now.
Jumping down, the wall's going up towards default. Tom's going to get in his little cubby. Avoid some shock darts. Viper's Pit's put down, so 5 versus 5. There's a lockdown. No Hunter's Fury. Android finds Neon. Tex on the outskirt. Let the lockdown do its thing. Oh, nice shot from Som. Hayes running them down. They catch Genpeki. The shock dart lineup is there. AKREW gets traded, and it's up to Gucci. It's not going to happen. NRG will clutch it out. They make it 13-11, and we are going to Haven for map 3.
Defenders win.
All right, I don't know who to favor in this one at this point. NRG, they looked very strong in that second half there. 30 frags for Android on the Killjoy, sort of doing a little bit of a throwback to his duelist roots, and ultimately just a pretty good team performance from NRG. You know, had some crucial lurks from Hayes, lots of very good Sova play from EU, and then, I mean, at the same time, AKREW, they had many opportunities to win that map also, and just kind of slipped away from them at the very end.
It did. I go back to KO, though, in back-to-back maps. I know it's been in the losing effort, technically, in both maps for either team. NRG the first map, and now AKREW for the second map. That for me continues to be one thing that certainly stands out, so I'm actually curious if he'll make an appearance on Haven. But yeah, great fight back from NRG, because again, remember that first half too, how it started. I mean, it was what, 5-2 early on. It was an 8-4 first half. There was even that third round, not to bring up bad